of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat, cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in White. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt. Yes, this was ages ago. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness. I do not know how he came to be. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my... I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best. According to legend, Jarl... They say he shouted it into submission in single combat at... Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. If it's the warrior room, no doubt General Ulfric's the day. But that day has not. According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test. What is it? What you're asking? You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? There must be another way. The risk. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But I don't know about... Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my... I want to help you, Dragonborn. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to... Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon... No. I can't risk weakening the city while we... But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be Maybe. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons.
You need to
And
leave.
this war is mine. Now, if you don't mind, I've got this.
You need to leave. Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your... We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of... You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards... I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin. Arthanax has made the decision to help you. This is the road. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of... So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Above.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort.
Off the coast of... What is... Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I'm telling
There's something I can do for you?
Planning an attack
Perhaps
on
direct you to the nearest prison? Why don't you... Besides... Speak with Legate Ricka. The Greybeards. What do those... Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor... They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or... I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering... Fair enough. We're driving the storm... That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just... Yes, fine.
That's not
I'll
what my
come to
scouts
this
report,
Greybeard
sir.
Council.
Every day
For
more
all the
join his
good it will
cause.
do.
Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's...
For a dragon to attack Kynesgrove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Frost farm outside the city. You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. Unworthy of one such as... Nothing new there. Most of the Nord... He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small... Some of these Nords... And it isn't just the Dark Elf. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
So,
I remember you. You're at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Garmar. He handles the new recruits.
On a White Run.
Good. And what? Speak with God. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back. I have the greatest respect for the Greybeard. But the political situation... I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite... I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us...
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I...
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff? If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and
A
there's
few
a big
drinks,
for
a
rent
few
on the ground
left.
floor.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff.
Got some
Let's
fresh
get
baked
started.
bread and good cheese if you're after a bite
Maybe
to
you
eat.
just aren't up to the challenge. I'll start round one. Down the hatch. Your turn. One down, and another one for me. Until next time. And how about you? So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what. Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours. You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. I see. So, you don't remember fondling the statuary, then? I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherent. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Dibella teaches love and compassion, but that doesn't mean we're just going to pick up your mess, then apologize. And if we think you're sincere, we'll consider lending you aid. I suppose that'll do. Dibella teaches us forgiveness, after all. Even for a drunk like you. You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself? Is that so? Does the name Gleda ring a bell? The star beauty of my farm? Kidnapped by a drunk lout and sold to a giant? You better remember her right fast before I call the guards and have you hauled... You're damn right it does. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant. You mentioned something like that. Tell you what, you bring back my goat, and maybe I'll give a damn about your staff. You really don't remember? Go get her! At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented food she likes. Until next time. Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do... You talk to Reldith yet? You hear from the city? I visit Whiterun from time to time, mostly to make deals. Reldith is the hardest work... Gleda! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you... Try there. See you.
Need something?
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me. Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, that's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests. You went right out to give it to your fiancé. And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you. Farewell.
Darling, I've been waiting for you to return to consummate our love. What? You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have it.
Never should have come on here. Found it.
Well, now. Run on. Old Phoenix, how may I help you?
Got any sausages? I'm cooking a special breakfast for a friend, and
Do
there's
you hunt?
What's
Would your
the
good
matter?
friend be named
You can't
John,
stand
by
the
any
sight of a strong Nord
I've
woman?
spied the two of you talking quite intimately.
Lest you forget
Khajiit.
whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such
Need
idle talk
something?
can prove
What can I do?
hazardous to one's health.
Oh, did you need something?
Once I've made enough money,
knight. What do?
You work
work
the forge. Did you hear something?
What was that?
Is someone there?
Never should have.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it. I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. And you did just that. I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years. Just a prank? This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of... Let's be honest. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust... My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite
She
to
was
eat.
a helpful young lad.
Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
I'm a sailor on the North.
Every night,
We're laying over
I
in
walk
Windhelm
around the
for a
Grey
while.
Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them. They're parasites. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask. Wouldn't surprise me. Those Thalmor elves, too. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
It's good to spend some time.
Get
on
out
solid
now more than
base.
ever. The world needs tales of heroism.
Yes? Ah, have you? Let Kesh have them. Yes, yes, this will create a fine fume. Be careful. That should do. Now, inhale deeply.
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well. So I have watched you for some time. Fill your lungs. The decisions you've made intrigue me. And I wonder if you are the proper agent for a task of mine. I sent a blessing to Mundus, a wasting plague that infected a scattering of Breton villages. One of my monks, the elf Orchendor, was sent to gather these afflicted. He shepherded them into Bathardums for me, but has since lost his way. I will not stand for betrayal. I want you to go to Bathardums and kill Orchendor in my name. So you have, mortal. Go now. Kill Orchendor.
Not far, not far. This one looks upon it on Orchendor? Orchendor and his afflicted are meant to stand ready. Waiting pen.